Alrighty. Okay. That was about to creep me out there. I thought something was unplugged. Alright, heroes. Welcome back. And as you can see, we are on the hardcore challenge still. Last episode, last stream, whatever you want to call it, we got to level 29. We are in Thousand Needles, not right this specific second, but we are in Thousand Needles doing quests there. We ran up here because we were trying to level up a little bit of our iron blacksmithing and or not blacksmithing, mining and tailoring. Tailoring is now on to wool as well as silk. We just need to figure out how to get spider silk for that, but we can still do some stuff with wool and making silk bolts. So hopefully that will get us above silk, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We're only really doing it for the XP. We're not really doing it for getting us gear or any of that kind of jazz. So it literally is just for the bonus XP that it gives us. It's not a whole lot. I am still considering getting rid of tailoring and getting, say, like skinning or maybe even herbalism. Though both of those at this point would be kind of pointless. We could get rid of it and get like it's the problem is we're so far ahead of if we wanted to restart it. It would make it very hard for us to get something leveled up high enough, quickly enough to be, excuse me, useful for us. So. Wada. Wada, 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 wada. But, yeah. So we're headed back down to Thousand Needles. As you can see, we have quite a few quests. We've got one that will turn in as soon as we get there. And then we've got more stuff up over here. We were going to try and go take this guy down, but I forgot we have to climb up these ladder areas to do all that stuff. And right before we ended the stream yesterday, we were just trying to get to the point where we could start getting gold, which is where we're at now. So, yeah. Let's see. What else? While we're flying, we'll go over where we've collected points for anybody who hasn't seen that yet. So we'll start over here. On the left-hand tree, obviously we got Ballista Shot. That's what we get for the spec that we're in. We did 2 points into archery training to get that increased damage for Skull Piercer Shot. This is our big hitter. So anything that we can to get more damage out of this, the better, right? We got 1 into Quicken Shots. So it reduces the cast time of Skull Piercer by 0.25 seconds and increases its critical damage by 5%. The cast time is pointless because we've got a thing that makes it to where when I throw Precision Shot, I get to instant shoot Skull Piercer. So I'm good there. Increases ranged attack power by 10% for Compound Bow. Again, that helps us overall damage, so that's a plus. Searing Quiver, this is the quiver that we're using. This gives us fire damage on top of all of our other damage types. Over here on the right-hand tree, real fast, we've got Archery Ranger, which is what you have to get into this tree, but it adds 10% to the bonuses. The archery points provided increases the damage of flank when used from behind by 50% and increases the range of flank by 25 yards. Most of that we don't get, but it's fine. We've got Precision Shot so that we have Precision Shot. We've got Maximum Power. Precision Shot used within 5 archery parts now causes your next Skull Piercer Shot to be instant cast for 8 seconds, which is what we wanted. We also picked up Greater Precision, increases the damage of Precision Shot by 10% and critical strike chance by 3%. Then we've got Marksman's Quiver, which we're not using, but it does give you a 10% chance to generate more archery point. Devastating Shots increases critical strike chance and critical damage of Skull Piercer Shot and Precision Shot by 5%, so more damage for 2 of the abilities that we like to use a lot. Forest Adept, so increases all range and party members' melee and ranged haste by 10. Additionally, increases ranged haste by 15% of agility, so we're getting a double dip into that. We also picked up maximum power precision shot used with. No, I already talked about that one. Sorry. Hunting shot, which we actually do use. This gives us 2 archery points, but it also gives us the ability to have a little bit of AoE when we need it. We picked up a True Hunter. Hunting shot now increases your critical strike chance against target by 10% for 12.5 seconds. So in questing, not that great, but it does help us get a little bit more crit if we need it for those rares that we've been taking down. And then Hawkeye Hunting Shot now fires an arrow at enemies within 30 yards affected by Hunting Shot every 3 seconds, dealing 100% ranged weapon damage. Scales with Hunting Shot modifiers. So basically all that means is that when we use Hunting Shot, as long as the target is still alive, it will continue to shoot Hunting Shot at that target. And if it's connected to something else, then we get to hit multiple targets for a while longer. So which one is coming up? Which one is coming up? This one. Question is can I make it? Nope. All right. As much as I would risk it to see if gravity is here, we're just gonna wait for this one. I'm not gonna play this back and forth game. As much as I would love to be like, yeah, gravity's still not a thing and just eat myself off, I'm fairly confident it's still a thing. So, not doing it. I just like the fact that our arrows have the fire effect on that quiver. Alright. We're actually going to head for that quest, but we have to go past it first in order to get to it. Let's see, secret note 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what that is. Here, we're going to pick that quest up, and then we'll run over that direction. Now, if we see any gold nodes while we're out, see, our mouse is already starting to do a thing. Let me read this quest real quick. Locate and retrieve 3 secret notes in Dark Cloud Pinnacle. Dark Cloud Pinnacle? Is that one of these? Oh, it's way up there. Okay.
I don't have a target.
I'd like to know why the heck my mouse is doing this. And I want to say maybe it's because we're multi-streaming. I'll have to check. That'll be a thing we'll have to check later, but right now it's not that bad. Like, it's got a little bit of a fade to it, but it's alright. Okay, here we are. This is the annoying part, is like, you have to be super careful when you go up these things. Just like, we're on hardcore, my guy, like, we fall off one of these hills, it's over. wonder if I can yeet somebody off using our ballista shot. That would be funny.
That steel recharge in.
Okay, so we're actually going to go over there and complete that quest first. And we gotta remember, we're keeping silk now. Everything else, I'll keep wool, because we can still probably get a few points out of wool. There's a dungeon out that direction.
It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. Can't do that yet. Spell isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. That's still recharging.
Greetings, traveler.
I hate escort quests, but it's XP and we need XP. Come on. Seriously, like, modders, people who made this mod, can we make the escort quests faster than vanilla WoW, please? This crap's annoying. Oh man. Oh man. Come on. Come on. Come on. somebody was coming up behind us. I was like, what the heck, bruh? Come on.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. How the heck? There's a rare right there. Y'all see that, right? I'm not going crazy. With 12k health. Like, I think we could take it down. Come on. Come on. We just gotta figure out how to tag it.
Range. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
I don't think we can hit it from up there. And we can't get it from down here, so I don't know how to get him. That's a bummer. Copper, iron. I think iron still gives us points. Yeah. Or it can anyway, it's yellow. Come on, bruh. Haven't we gone far enough for this shit yet? Bruh. I have other quests up there, dude, and you're giving everybody time to respawn. This is why I hate escort quests. Okay, done. Jeez. Alright. Now we can do the stupid secret notes. And then we're done with this area. Okay. Stuff has already started to respawn. Great.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
Torch notes are over there, so that's where we're headed.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. It's too far away. That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I need a target.
Alright. So far we're waltzing through this and I'm liking it. This class is actually pretty underpowered, I think, compared to the Tinker by this level. The Tinker was already obliterating. Like, don't get me wrong, we're doing really well. But compared to our Tinker, like, this guy isn't doing insane stuff. Like, the Tinker by this point, I wouldn't be worried about taking on 3 or 4 people. Like, at all. This guy, depending on what we're taking on, 3 or 4 people wouldn't be a challenge, but I'd be hesitant to do it. Part of that's because we're in hardcore, but part of it's because we don't really have that big of an AoE kind of thing.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still
Oh, she has a really cool blade. What the heck?
That spell isn't ready.
Look at that blade. That thing's kind of cool looking.
I can't cast that yet.
Get off me.
I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Okay, where is the third one? Third one's across over there. Okay. Whew. Then we just got to get the heck out of here to do the other quests. So,
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
now I could always do the cheeky thing and just hearth out so that we don't have to run all the way back over here. We would just hearth back into the crossroads and then fly, but that takes, I think, longer than us just mounting up and running out of here. or at least getting as far as we can, and then taking out other targets to get out of here. Like, we could drop down there, but I don't know how deep that water is, and I don't want to risk it. Like, this is the real challenge. Is like when you're trying to quickly level and quickly get these quests done, things that you would normally do so that you could just get back to town quickly, you really can't do, because if I drop down there and I hit the one patch that's too shallow to land in, it's game over. We end at 29, you know what I mean? So it's like,
That's still recharging.
oh no, no!
That's still
She's trying to hit us with the jukes. Huh? That was not what I wanted to do at all. Man, that's nerve-wracking.
That's still recharging.
Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Nope, nope, he just insta-died. I was gonna see if we could boot him off the edge, but I guess not. He insta-died instead of getting launched backwards. Got lucky with those crits. Jeez. Oh, let's see. Make sure I've got that. There we go. Well, mouse is getting worse. I don't understand what's going on with this mouse, and I'm hoping it's something to do with the stream. I still haven't had time to mess around with it without the stream going on, because the last few days, as soon as I get done streaming, I have to pretty much just get straight ready for work and leave. So, but yeah, we got to figure out what's going on with that, because here shortly we're gonna have to completely log out of the game to get it to fix itself. Okay. Now, before we go running back, there's the alien egg there, but I also want to go get these two done and turn in the quest there. So we're going to click this one. We're going to go turn that in, and then we're going to do the other two quests that are over there before we head all the way back. And we're still on the lookout for gold ore. Oh, man. All right. That's 10. It's iron. Ooh, gold. Right over there.
Hey, how you doing?
A dip in the moon well. Sure. We can't do Dungeon Finder, so we'll just accept it, and then we're going to sit here and go, sorry. Can't do it.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Gold, gold. Yeah, buddy. Hey, come on, get up the hill. There we go. Our first gold deposits. Oh, it's copper. I was like, I thought that said gold, and I was like, bro, how the heck are we already done with gold? We just got to it yesterday. 2 coppers, copper, copper. All right. So now we're gonna go over here. We'll just go boop, 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 and then we'll run this way. And we'll pick up this iron on our way across. We did level up, so before we go too far out, we'll pick this up and then we'll do our skill point real fast. Alright. Let's see. We had instinct instantly. Nope. Don't have a problem with that. Maximum and nope. Yep, that's what we want. Critical strike and hit chance of all attacks. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going down this side of the tree. Like, I'll still look at these skills over here because we need 13 points to get to Warband, I guess. I don't even know which one we're going for. Guile the Ranger or Onslaught. Nope, definitely not that one. Yeah. Yeah, we want to go with that one because we can get the Warbird. So, alright. We'll just go down that path there. Picking up everything we can, but... Now, if you guys play Ranger and you know how to do it a lot better... Now, bear in mind, we're doing hardcore, so we can't do dungeons or any of that stuff. So, it's literally what we pick up for solo content. That's why I'm not getting PvP skills, or at least what I feel is a PvP skill. I'm not picking up a lot of AoE type abilities because I'm trying to avoid AoE combat as much as possible. Oh, I didn't think it was going to attack me. What the? Get off me. Jeez. Iron, copper, we want gold. Gold is a surefire way to increase our mining. Iron possibly can give us more points, but gold is the fastest way. There's that part. We can go turn it in, but we're gonna go for this first. steel snaps rib to minutes and thunderhoof. At times we hunt food in this, but I hunt. But the hunt I now set upon is one of these things. It is to slay a creature outside the Earth Mother's blessing. The hyena Steel Snap roams the Thousand Needles south of the Barrens. He is a tyrant, attracting other hyenas to him and spreading fear and bloodshed among more peaceful beasts. All right, so dude could be anywhere. Sorry, that was work asking a dumb question. Sadly, I had to answer it. Oh, I think I saw him over there. Come on, you gotta get out of my way, bro. As much as I'd like to. Alright, there he is. Man, sometimes like I feel like these things are supposed to be harder than they are, and so then we clear it with no problem, and I'm like, bruh. This is the one that might get tricky though, because this is inside an alliance little area. Just stick to the road. It's copper, not important. Concealed control panel. Never mind. I thought this required us to go into the Alliance town thing. But no. Alright. We just have to get up this stupid hill. Here we go. These quests are so much simpler with the flying mount. It's weird seeing our body like that. Does it still say I have it? Yeah. Alright, now we're headed there. Alright.
That's still recharging. Not ready yet. I need a target. It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet.
There's a gold vein over there. But there's also like a ton of iron up here, so.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range. The ability isn't ready yet.
Alright. We're gonna pick up as much iron as we can until either we're just not getting points or we get to like 200. One of the two. Because now it's green, which means that it's possible to get points out of it, but not likely.
That's still recharging. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready yet. Cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Oh no. No, no, no. I don't know where you came from, but you don't get to sneak up on me, buddy.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, we definitely need to hurry up and go turn in quests so that we can empty out our inventory here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Oh my gosh, I feel like a noob now. See, that gold can come down here though.
That's still recharging.
Sometimes you can find mithril up here, which is crazy.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I don't have a target. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
What's up, Sid? Welcome back, boss man. Oh man. Da, 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 da. I'm not even looking. Am I even? Yeah, it's still green. Uh-oh. What was I not able to pick up? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, just heavy stone? Don't care. As long as I can still get iron, that's all I care about. Ah, see, there's mithril. You can pick up mithril. There's a quest up here? I swear to God, if it's another escort quest, I'm gonna be upset. Oh man, he poisoned us. Inventory is full. There's 6. Here's 7. Okay. We gotta keep the cloth. We don't need you. And our freaking mouse is starting to be retarded again. Bam! Got some mithril. We're gonna have to reset here shortly.
Well met.
Yep.
Go in.
It's a stupid escort quest. At least this dude will run. I mean, he does say Swift Mountain in his name, not Slow Mountain, am I right? Alright. Jump. We still need 3 more eggs. I see 2 right here in front of us. Oh, we gotta go follow him because he's about to. No. Okay. I'm not gonna follow him. We're gonna grab this egg. No. No. That button. Horn. I need 1 more egg, y'all. Oh my gosh, that was insane. All right, now we got to catch up to Swift Mountain. And yeah, our mouse is cooked, so we're gonna have to reset too. And look at that, right at the basically the hour mark too. Where'd he go? Bro, if I have to run all the way, we'll abandon this quest. Like, no lie. Yep. Not doing it. Sorry. You want to disappear on me, bro? Like, I ain't doing it. Alright, we're headed over here.
That's still the charges. That spade isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
I'm gonna see if I can get this gold real quick. Meh, I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. Let's just go turn in these quests. Hopefully there's a dude I can vendor to over here. You'd think so, since they have a giant pack horse. Yep, haha. There's a vendor.
I've been expecting.
There. I don't need to vendor everything, because we're going to turn this stuff in.
Be good. Keep it real.
And then we're going to head over here. I would do this quest first, but we're going to go turn in all these other quests. Because I have to reset the freaking game. Because like, if somebody could tell me what the heck is going on with my mouse, I would love to know. I don't know if it's because I'm multi-streaming. But the problem is I want to multi-stream so that I can affect both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I guess affect is not the right word, but this is stupid. Like, that's not a latency issue on y'all's side. Like, that's not you guys seeing that because the game is being dumb streaming. No, 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 no. That's legitimately happening in real time. So once we get up here, we'll turn in all the quests, and then I will completely close the game and bring the game right back up. And that will fix the mouse problem for like another hour. So dumb. I wonder if I unplug my mouse and plug it back in if it fixes it. We could try that. Yeah, I was hoping that it was mouse sensitivity. But it's not. Alright, we're just gonna wait for the elevator right here. Like, aside from the fact that it really doesn't mess with anything except for the frames. Like, if I'm moving and moving the mouse at the same time, our frames kind of start to stutter too. But outside of that, if I leave the mouse perfectly alone, right? Don't touch, we have no latency issue whatsoever. So. Alright, let's turn everything in.
You wish to speak?
Oh, I gotta choose a reward. I was like, I know I have room.
Walk with the earth.
And then when we come back, we'll sell everything and then figure out where we can go to, where we can go so we can smelt all this stuff down and get our, stuff going up. Anything else I can sell? Nope. Okay. We've got 2 more turn-ins and then 1 quest pickup, and then I think I read in the chat that there was a new setting for mouse they implemented not so long ago, which made the mouse lag for some. Well, that would be dumb. They need to go back and fix that crap. Or is it a setting that I can turn off, Zid? Do you know?
The dark times will pass.
Huh. Because, yeah, the last few streams, the only way I've been able to freaking fix it, and that's not a turn in, by the way, I thought it was, it's a stupid bucket. The only way I've been able to fix it has been to turn off the whole game and come back in. Let's see here. I want to go to, is it interface? Mouse. No. Go to video. Okay. Hardware cursor, I think. Yeah, under video, I don't have that. I have display. Oh, here we go. Enable this option for more responsive cursor unless you have a cursor. Reduce enabling this reduces user interface lag, but may drastically reduce frame rates. All right, hit apply. Ha! Yep, that's what it was. Thank you, Zid. I appreciate that. Holy crap. Yeah, no, keep that setting. Oi. Ah, that is so much better. We can't do Dungeon Finder. Stop giving me this stupid quest. Alright, let's see. Venomous Shot, Archery Master. Critical Strikes generates additional archery points. I like that. Precision Shot generates 3 archery points. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this and this. Yeah, no, we're doing this one, and then we're gonna go do this one. Because the more archery points we get, like the way I'm building this guy is I want to be able to just have a crap ton of War Falcons out, as much as possible. And the way to do that is to get more archery points. Because every 5 archery points, we can proc Skull Piercer Shot, and that will give us another Warbird. So, okay. So we have the alien egg that is just below us. So I see that it's up there, but we won't make it in time. Watch. Yep, see. Even if we had been running it, we would have gotten here as it was going down. So, all right. So we are headed over here to get to the alien egg quest, and then we need to. It looks like we need to go to Thunder Bluff. We can abandon this. We need to go to Thunder Bluff and Camp Tahoe to turn in those 2 quests. So, and then we still have this whole zone right here that we haven't even touched. There is a, I want to say there's a camp somewhere right here in the middle, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But yeah. Oh, look at that. Right out the gate we found it. I'm poisoned.
Get closer.
There we go. Iron deposit. Alright. Now we just run back a little bit so we can turn this one in. Who came online? Oh. Playing the Necromancer, I see. There's the elevators. I was like, what the heck? Where's that bridge go? I guess there's another way to get up there besides the elevators. I didn't know that. I've only ever taken the elevators. Do. Boop. There we go. I'm half tempted to do the next heroic challenge. If this guy makes it to 60, I'm tempted to report your findings. 1,000 needles. Oh, great! Now we gotta run way back over there. Jeez. I'm tempted to do a heroic challenge in Wildcard, because that would be a real challenge. Like, first of all, you're getting random abilities every time we level up and whatnot. So, yeah, I think that should be our next challenge. I'll get the, obviously I'll get Loot Bot for that. Yeah, I'll wear whatever armor gives me XP bonuses, but the rest of it won't matter for whatever build we end up doing because it's all random anyway. So yeah, I think that should be our next challenge. Instead of doing another challenge on this server, I think we should do it on Wildcard. What do you think, Zid? Should I do that? I think so. Because, like, so far, honestly, like, I'm sweating a little bit doing this challenge, but it hasn't really been that big of a challenge, right? Because I can't do dungeons, so there's no stress there. I can't do BGs, no stress there. Can't do Mana Storm, so definitely not a stress there. You know what I mean? So as long as I'm picking a fight with what I know I can handle, there's no real danger yet. Now, granted, we're only level 31, so, and we're not really in a zone that's gonna have a bunch of stuff going. Like that raid up here where we were doing this and had to fight like 5 of the stupid patriarchs, like that got a little sweaty for me in the palms, but outside of that, like it was nothing really. But I'm definitely gonna finish this guy before I do Wildcard.
I don't have a target.
But I think that would be fun. We need to empty out our entire inventory.
What brings you here?
Alright, before we go running off, first, get that guy back out.
I have
Second,
just the
we
thing
just
for
need to
you.
go through and get rid of blacksmithing. Blacksmithing. Okay.
We shall meet again.
Ooh, some of those had a bunch of stuff in them. Jeez.
Hail.
There we go.
Walk
All
with
emptied
your
out. Alright, now we're headed this way. I'll join Wildcard 2, I think, to do challenge also. Yeah, you're more than welcome, man. And like I said before, like I stream every day for at least 2 hours. The time might be a little different every day. I try to do from 12 to 2, but just because of work challenges sometimes, my schedule fluctuates sometimes. So it gets to the point where like sometimes I have to do like a 10 to noon so that I can be at work at 1. You know what I mean? But for the most part, about 99% of the time, I'm able to do 12 to 2 p.m. Now that's Central Time. I'm not sure where you are, Zid, but I'm down here in Texas. So when I say 12 to 2, it's Central Time. Oh, you stupid cat. Get off me. I just launched you completely through the map, guy. Alright. So, that's what, 8 p.m.? Because you're talking military time, right?
It's too far away.
No, 8 p.m. Yeah, it's like 8 p.m.
I'm out of
Where are you at,
reach.
bro?
I need to get closer. I can't pass that yet. That space. It's too far away. That's still recharging.
Denmark. Interesting. I can safely say I've never been there. I've only left the country once, and that was we went to Cancun for a family trip not too long ago, which was pretty fun. I've only left the country once. I've been to several states, but yeah, first time I ever left the country, we went on a family vacation down to Cancun, Mexico,
That's doing your job.
which was really fun. It was a 5-day little trip. Only downside for me is I just started back with Taco Bell, so
That's doing your job.
my vacation was not a paid vacation, so I lost a week's worth of pay, but it was 100% worth it. All right, this completes the quest. Okay, and the turn in is to whom? Thunder Bluff, Thunder Bluff. Okay, so this is all Thunder Bluff. So guess what we're gonna do? We're just gonna hearth out. Okay. And for some reason, the War Chief's command board is bugged for me too. Like if I click this, and I try to go to Path of Ascension, it just takes me to this. It won't let me see. Like I can't turn in any of the quests that normally are there.
Blood and thunder.
Alright, so from here, we're actually going to go to Thunder Bluff first because it's the closer and it's got 2 quests to turn in. Then we'll go to Camp Tarajo and turn that in. There we go, that chat there. Haha. And we haven't leveled up yet. 31, almost 32. Not doing bad, honestly. See? That's funny. It says last seen 3 days, but we just saw him online. That's funny. Hmm. Still would have been cool if they had left the chat rooms for the Horde and for the Alliance, but even Blizzard got rid of them. I think mainly because the only people that knew about For the Horde and For the Alliance chat line, or whatever you want to call these chat channels, the only real people that knew about them were the DMs at the time, or the GMs, sorry. The GMs at the time knew about it, and then like your elite pro players, they knew about it. It actually took one of the elite people telling me about it before I even knew that those chats existed. Let's see, the other one is way over there. Got it. All right. So that is all of those. Now we just need to fly to Camp Tarajo.
Peace, friend.
Camp Tarajo. There we go. Another little short jaunt. Time for a little snacky snack. Almost there. Turn this in. Then we can fly back to Thousand Needles. Ooh, God dang it. There we go. Back to Thousand Needles. And we'll just start running down towards Tanaris. Like, we're way too under-leveled to be in Tanaris. But we can run down this way and see if we can find the other little area that has quests. Because even Feralis is too high level for us. By about 9 levels. There we go. I was like, who do we turn in the quest to? Done. Now we just need to fly back to Free Wind Post down there in Thousand Needles. Oh wait, while we're here, we have a ton of iron and some gold that we can smelt real quick, as well as some silk and wool that we can do. All right, we'll do the gold first. Bam, there's our level. Wrong book. For steel, which we don't even need anymore, it's coal, which we can buy, and then iron bars make steel, which we don't even need. That got us all the way up to 189 just to make sure that there's nothing else. Nope, because the next one on that is so True Silver, is that the next one? No, that's at 230. But I don't see anything else. Weird. There's got to be another one. I'm just not seeing it. least I hope there's another one. Otherwise, we're kind of SOL in the smelting department. There we go. Blue dye. That's going to be the cheapest one, I think, now. Since I have no idea where we can get spider silk. Question is there a vendor near here that we can buy blue dye from? Let's see, is there anybody in here? Nope.
I can't attack that.
We may have to go to Orgrimmar real quick. Tailoring and leatherworking supplies.
What brings you here?
Do you have blue dye? Yellow dye, gray dye, blue dye. Don't need to hold on to this or that. Okay. That's tailoring 100, requires multiple in cost, so that's not going to do us any good. Red woolen bag requires wool. Okay, still not going to do us any good. All right.
Winds be at your back.
So then let's go here. See what we can get through this. Alright, that's now the cheapest thing that we can make. Because that requires bolt of silk cloth and blue dye. Now, let's open all this nonsense up and sell it all. No reason to have it on our inventory while we head out. Now, again, if you are wanting to... Look at that, we're almost at 100 gold. If you're wanting to get enchanting up, the easiest way to do it really is to get enchanting and tailoring. Because as you start making green item stuff through tailoring, you can just instantly disenchant that. So we don't need to go to Orgrimmar. We just need to fly back so we can head to the bottom part of Thousand Needles. Alright, so it increases our haste by 4%. Critical strikes now generate 10 focus. Again, we're not having problems with focus right now. So we don't need those three. Haste sounds really good. Knockout, that's melee. Spray quiver, no. Critical strikes with spell reduce the cooldown of ballistic shot and whipvine arrow by 3. Not really interested. Elven quivers increases effectiveness of quivers by 25% and increases the amount of enemies hit with spray quiver by 2. I actually like that. So haste is good because we attack faster. Reduces damage taken by 50%. I'm going to grab this, even though we don't need it, so we can grab the Elven Quivers, because that actually helps our damage, since we're using the fire quiver.
Greetings.
Alright, free wind post, 1,000 needles. Now, one of the things we're going to have to figure out is if we go do wild card in a hardcore challenge, okay, is are we gonna have it? Because they added a thing in wildcard to where you can either, randomly get your stuff, but then once you hit 60, you can actually select a build and just sit there and roll forever, if you have enough scrolls anyway, and essences. But you can roll to build a build. So the question is this: is number one, do we do a hardcore challenge, which is going to rely on us just doing quests like we are right now, and just no matter what skill it is, we're not going to re-roll for any of them, we're just going to get them? Or do we try to come up with a build in our head for what we want, and every time we get a scroll that allows us to re-roll, we re-roll talents that don't affect us at all, and go from there? Because me personally, this is what I'm thinking. Me personally, right? We're going to do the hardcore challenge. I think that until we hit 60, we don't re-roll anything. Whatever skill, whatever talent we get, that's what we're stuck with, right? Because that would make it harder. Because if we just sit in town and we get some scrolls and we re-roll our talents until we get some OP talents, like, we're going to be back in the boat like we are right now, where we're not really facing that big of a challenge. We now have a new quest.
Hail.
Wants us to go to Desolence already.
Go.
I mean, we'll try. He's wanting us to... No, that's... Where's Desolence? He wants us to go here. How the heck am I supposed to get there, bro? You do realize that I have to go through Fairless to get to Desolence? Or we could do it through Stone Talon. We just run up, down, through here, and into Desolence this way until we get there. I'm gonna go see if there's something out here that we can do. But it might be too challenging. I don't know if leave it to random abilities with no rerolls. But see, that's the point. Is like, I think, Zid, that if I do it that way, that makes it the challenge. Because hardcore is already challenging, but if I sit there and I just reroll until I get OP abilities every time we get a new scroll or whatever, because as we get these chests, I already used them all, but the chests you get for doing quests, those have scrolls in them. And if we just use those scrolls every time we get them to get OP abilities for whatever build we're trying to quote-unquote go with in Wildcard, I think it will end up making it too easy, right? But if I go, hey, until I hit 60 or 70, whatever the cap, I think it's 70 now is the cap on Wildcard. If we go until we hit max level, then that's all, like, whatever skill we get, whatever talent point we get, that's it during a hardcore. I think that's where our challenge really lies. And I'm not opposed to it. That makes it sound like it would be a little bit more of a challenge. I mean, it's your challenge, though. You know, Zid, like, if you want to do the challenge with me, you're more than welcome to do rerolls when you want. I just think for stream purposes, I think it would be way better to not re-roll anything. I don't know. We'll see, because I've still got 28 levels to go before I can start that challenge. Okay, so I think the Mirage Raceway out here has quests, I think. Get that off my bar again. It's gonna keep doing this until I can finally queue for a dang dungeon. But yeah, I think there's a quest giver out here, so that we do a bunch of stuff here. What's crazy is the last time I was out here, this crap was underwater.
Here there.
Big good. Off with you.
Yeah, I'm not going to the Ratchet. I'm not going back to Ratchet. Sorry.
Thank you. Very well then.
Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then. You have a great day now.
Boom, look at all that. And there's still one more quest we can go pick up. Oh, no, there's a couple more quests we can go pick up.
Time is money, friend. What's up?
Can anyone say Star Wars? Anyone? Anyone? Star Wars? Anywhere? No? No, can't say it. Copyright infringement? Oh, well. That's literally what this is. It's just a bunch of pod racing.
The winds guide you.
Alright, so we need rocket car parts, which we can find everywhere. We need hollow vulture bones. We need salty scorpid venom. We need saltstone basilisk, crystal hide, and gazers. And then we need tortoise shells. So pretty much anything that moves out here, we need to take down.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
There we go. Got smushed clear into a mountain, bro.
It's too far away. That's still recharging. Can't do that yet.
Man, downside to this stuff is how spread out they are.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range.
I'm out of range.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. Don't have a target. I need to get closer.
On the plus side, we have plenty of room to run around with.
Not ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Ability isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
There we go.
Not ready yet. I'm out of reach. I can't cast that yet. Far away. I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
I think I'm supposed to be out on the edges here to get the rocket car parts. Yeah. Yeah, they're all out on the track, it looks like. I don't want to know what was living that had a bone structure that large.
I can't cast that yet. I need a target.
I need that target.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
This should give me more than one piece. But it's not. This might take us a hot minute. Like, no lie, that we shouldn't be getting one piece per. You want us to collect 30? That's a lot.
I can't do that yet. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready. Ability isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
There we go. I mean, there's plenty to pick up, but giving us only one per is kind of
That's
ridiculous, in my opinion.
yet.
That's a gold vein right there. We'll go pick that up while we're out here, too.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
Free XP.
I don't have a target.
I honestly think that's what we're gonna do. Professions wise, I think I'm gonna do probably the same professions because we haven't really run into a problem with these two professions for the next run. So because as much fun as it sounds, it's like, oh, we'll just do leather working and skinning. Problem is you can cap skinning in an hour because the way they changed it is now instead of you having to go out and fight something that's a lot harder, since everything levels up with you, it's glitched skinning to where literally everything you fight it can be skinned is capable of being, ooh. I mean, he's level 37. He's a red. We are level 32, but he's by himself. Alright, we're giving it a shot. Pop all the abilities. Hit it with that. Get off me. Get this up to 5 again. Yeah, what? Dude was 5 levels ahead of us and a rare elite. I don't know how much bonus XP we got for taking that guy down, but like everything else out here is only 3 levels ahead of us. So kind of tough, but not a challenge. That dude was a 37 and a silver elite, which means he had more health than anything out here. Alright, so we don't get any more parts until we get over there, so just mount up. I said mount up. And run. We don't need the scorpions anymore. Nope. That scorpion wanted to pick the fight with the wrong dude. This one I picked the fight with. That's because we were going to have to grab this part anyway, and he was going to try and challenge us on it. Do I still need more? Yeah, I need one more turtle. And then we're done with the turtles, thankfully. Yeah, buddy. This build is actually really fun. Like, if we were doing dungeons, my build would be slightly different to where we could do more AoE, but the fact is that even without being able to do dungeons, this build is really strong, surprisingly. I honestly didn't think I was going to like it when I first picked it, because I'm not usually the bow and arrow kind of guy. I'm more the magic slinging kind of guy. You know what I mean? But this class has turned out to be extremely fun. And like that's the point of doing these challenges, right? Is to find things that you normally wouldn't play or wouldn't want to play, and just having fun with it. Alright, let me look at my map. you just have parts left. And alright, so we're gonna mount up. We're gonna click this one so that it makes us run this way. Even though it wants us to run over there. Okay, what if I hit basilisks? Huh? Alright, whatever. We'll keep doing the parts, but there's supposed to be birds over on this side too. I will start the Nightmare Absolute Resolve Challenge. I really want the Obsidian World Breaker mount. Alright, hold on, 2 seconds. Let me get somewhere safe. Let me look at this one. Nightmare Absolute Resolve Challenge. Okay, let's go look at it. Hold on. Nightmare. Absolute Resolve. Alright, won't let me look at the mount. Teach you how to summon this. Isn't there a way for me to look at different mounts? Innovated. That's what I was thinking, but filter mounts, and you called it the World Breaker. Obsidian World Breaker. Oh, it's what's his face, isn't it? Why can't I think of his stupid name? The dude from Cataclysm, isn't it? Yo, what? Deathwing? Yeah. Now I feel stupid. Like I should have known that. Now I feel really dumb. Yeah, that's dope. And then what do we got to do for that challenge? Enter the nightmare with no safeguards, 1 times experience solo, and if you die once, you're dead for good. So it's that one's gonna be challenged. So we wouldn't be able to do that together though. That would be a bummer. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for you getting that. Level 40. Oof. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm all for you getting it done. Okay, phone, chill out. All right, hold on. I got a bunch of missed messages. Give me 1 second. I just need to make sure that nothing from work is pressing. Okay. Nothing overly important, just telling people they're going to different stores. You take 300% physical damage of 500. Jesus. Yeah, you better. That's where you gotta have a classic and stay at mass range like what we're doing right now. I personally, if I was to take on that challenge, I would be doing a tinker. Like no lie.
No, sir. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
I think the birds are more on the other side, to be honest. I was kind of hoping that I was going to run into an elite scorpid over here, but I guess not. Are these the regular basilisks that I need? Yes.
That still recharging. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Da, da, da. We don't need any more tortoises. We just need these basilisks. And we need more parts. Then we gotta go get the birds. That's 4. There is a rare out here. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Again, Warhorn. And then we're gonna proc all of our stuff. Get off me, Bolt. Look at that. Oh! I try bear form. I think I do it in what? Look here. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, man. I wouldn't attempt that in wildcard. And I definitely wouldn't go anything tanky. Melee range, because think about it, you're not going to kill fast enough as a tank.
Do that yet.
So you'll end up taking way more damage. If I attempted that challenge at all, it would definitely be on this server. And I would want to do it with something that has the ability to stay at range and has some form of healing capability, like this guy here, where I've got this horn that can heal me, I've got these trinkets that heal me, like I've got stuff that gives me health, you know what I mean? Because you're talking about taking 300% to 500% more damage depending on what's hitting you. I don't know why I just attacked a freaking turtle. We need one more part, so I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to get the last 4 basilisks that we need.
That's still recharging. Do that yet.
I agree. The bear can, and especially depending on what type of bear you end up going.
I can't cast that yet.
Because like there's the corrupted bear that does the shadow damage. There's the undead, like there's corrupted bear. Yeah,
That's still recharging.
you know what I mean. So there's a lot of different forms that you can do. I just worry that if you're not able to take out the target fast enough in that challenge, that's where the problem is, right? Because if you're not killing fast enough, you're taking too many hits. Too many hits equal way too much damage. Because at 300%, that's basically, what, 2.5 times damage? So at 100 damage, you're actually taking... This is the wrong one. But we need the birds. I don't even need basilisks anymore. I don't know why I stopped. I believe it's 2.5 times the damage at 300%. So at 100 damage, you're taking 250 points of damage. My math might be a little off on that, but I don't think it's off that much. It says there should be some birds right over here. I see a bird over here. There's also a giant crater.
That's still recharging. Need a target.
That is a massive crater. Alright, I knew where there was like 5 or 6 birds that we could attack. It's over near that skeleton over there. I want to finish these quests before we get off, because it's almost 2 o'clock. We got 6 minutes till it's 2. We'll run straight across. Because I don't know how long it takes those things to respawn, and so I don't want to just sit there and wait. So we'll just run straight across, get to there. Yeah, I wish that challenge Zid was to where we could team up and do it. But it's 100% solo, so which means they'll block the ability for you to be in a party. We need 4 more hollow bones. There's a bird. Three more bones. I'm just gonna ignore everybody else. So far, we've been able to dodge and not have to deal with taking any massive damage, so. We're just gonna run this half quarter here. Back and forth. Looking for birds. There's another bird. If we come at it from the turtle, we should be alright. Damn, that one didn't give us anything. Oh, I 100% agree. That's a really nice reward for it. And I 100% believe it's doable, even in wildcard. I just don't know if I have the nerves to do it in wildcard. Birds, birds. I need 3 more frickin' bones, birds. It was taking us down here somewhere, but I don't know why. The question is are these birds back up? Nope, does not look like it. Well, I can tell you this server is going to get a lot more full coming up towards the end of the year because they're talking about taking this from closed beta, which is technically what it's in right now, to open beta. So we'll finally have more people to do dungeons and heroic dungeons and mythic dungeons and raids. Probably get more guilds popping as well. Come on. Alright. I'm just gonna go turn these in. We can finish the bird quest tomorrow. Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird. There's another bird. If we get super lucky. Alright. If RN Jesus is with us, this guy will give us a bone.
It's too far away. I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
I don't know why they would shut it down. They're making good money on this server. The fact that they have 21 classes that don't normally exist. I mean, yeah, their advertisements aren't for CoA. Their advertisements aren't for the Wrath of the Lich King stuff. But to shut down one avenue of money? Like, please, come on. Especially since you're talking about, like, this version of the server will probably get shut down. But they've been talking about making this go live since I've started playing on this server. Because they want people to do this. Now, I don't know. I'm not one of the developers. I don't have a developer that I can contact and be like, what's going on, man? Like, I wish. Like, that would be pretty lit, but... Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Don't get me wrong. I like Wildcard. I like Free Pick. But I've played so much WoW, and don't get me wrong, the new skills that they added to Free Pick and Wildcard is pretty cool. But I needed something to really revitalize World of Warcraft for me, and that's where this comes in. Having 21 new playable classes that all are unique, that have different mechanics to each one, really makes it a new experience. It changes the game to where it doesn't feel like WoW. It feels like its own game, you know? So...
Hi, how are you?
And look at that, we leveled up again.
Can I help you?
Grab all of the new quests. We have one turn in. Where did all the other quests take us? Not there. Not there. Return to Trackmasters in speak to Giza and Ratchet in the Barrens. I don't want to do that. Abandon Ratchet. Thank you. Bring... Fine. There's 2 quests in Ratchet. We can do that. That's fine, I guess. We're going to get rid of the family tree one, because I am not going out there. That's still here in the flats. Show on the map. What? Where the heck is that? Stranglethorn fit. Nope.
Hi, how are you?
Cross the fence? No.
Off and away.
I want the one that's going to take us back over to Gadget. We'll grab that one. And then what we'll do is we're actually going to run down to... Because you'll notice there's no more quests here, right? So we're actually going to go to the next zone, grab that flight point, and then we'll go back to Ratchet to turn that stuff in, and then we'll call it good. When are you wanting me to come join you, Zid? Like right now? Because I'm about to have to get off so I can get ready for work, boss. Once I finish this guy, yes, that's when I will be going to Wildcard to do the next challenge. I got no problem coming to play with you when I'm not streaming until this dude is finished. It just depends on what you mean by joining you in Wildcard. Like I could do that. That's not a problem. It just will right now have to be when I'm not streaming this guy. Because like I've got 27 more levels to go. Or if this guy dies. It's it's one or the other. If this dude bites the dust at some point, then yeah, we'll definitely switch over to the wildcard one because I think that one would be a lot more fun. But until then, yeah, I wanna try to finish this guy before going back to wildcard. Plus, that one's gonna take some prep because I'm gonna have to I'm not gonna do wildcard without the loot bot because there's too much of the scrolls that would drop, and having to loot each body after having this thing, that gets annoying real fast. Okay, so we can start getting quests here. That's fun. All right, so we're gonna go to Ratchet. Actually, I think the fastest way to get to Ratchet is just to Hearth and then fly to Ratchet instead of trying to fly from here, because I'll just end in Ratchet, and then tomorrow we'll be able to start up over here. And then we have a ton of crap that we're gonna have to vendor as well, but we can do all that tomorrow. Turn in these 2 quests and then we'll be done for the day. I appreciate you stopping by, Zid. I really do. It's a lot easier to talk about stuff when there's someone to talk about stuff with than just trying to come up with stuff on my own. So I really appreciate you stopping and talking with me, man. Like, out of all the things you could do in your day, like, I really appreciate you spending some time talking with a guy from, you know, a different country. Oh, man. Renova, no! Level 7 got killed by Mother Fang. I don't know what Mother Fang is. It's a spider. Oh, you died because you weren't rested anymore. That's your fault, buddy. I don't think it was anywhere on here, on our map. It's all good, though. Alright, so we've got the turn-in down here at the wharf and the turn-in right up there, and then we'll be good for the day. I'm glad you get entertainment out of what I do. That's my biggest worry sometimes, is that, you know, I sit here and I talk about stuff, and like yesterday I was talking about like all the old school stuff that we used to get up to in my raiding guild back on retail, you know, and you know, playing hardcore Diablo and stuff. So like, I'm glad that you know, at least you're getting some enjoyment out of it. That makes me feel a little bit better about the stuff that I talk about. So I really, like, there's not enough words to express how gratified I am that you'll spend time out of your day to listen to the crazy ramblings of this guy. We already did this one, but I can't turn any of this crap in. So frustrating. Alright, well, that was that. We're still not going to Stranglethorn Vale. Bring Fizzle's letter to Mukra exiled in the Badlands. No. Because that's on the other continent too. And abandoned. Alright, the inn is right up here. So I'm going to call it a day right here. Again, I really appreciate it, Zid, for you stopping by. To anybody else that has popped in during the live stream or outside of the live stream, if you like the content, make sure you follow me on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. I appreciate it. It lets me know that you guys enjoy the content. And as we were discussing in this live stream, me and Zid are apparently going to be doing a challenge at some point on Wildcard as heroic. So come watch us do that. That would be really fun. So outside of that, Zid, I will catch you tomorrow if you happen to stop by the stream. Everybody else, heroes, I will catch you later.